Listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show. Big, bad and serious. Keep it locked, don't move. It's a house thing.
The station with the best music.
Deja Vu FM.
Best music.
And welcome once again to another 2 hours of deep house music, courtesy of the ASMR Music Radio Show. That was a couple of garage tracks with a deeper sensibility back to back there for your listening pleasure. First up we had Oculist and All the Way, and then that was followed by DJ Fen with Bellow, and nicely adapting Wookie's scrappy sample there. I really like that. We got a packed show coming up this week, so hold tight, I'll tell you more about it after this track. It's by Jose Vilches, it's on Cyanide, I really like this track. It's called All Night, been playing it for a few weeks. It's a banger. Enjoy.
Deja Vu FM.
And a warm welcome to the ASMR Music Radio Show. My name is Chris Rock, and I'm here for a couple of hours bringing you, what can I say, just the best in deep house music that I can find over a week of consistent searching. Or people send them to me anyway. But like this one, got that from Mr. Oscar Briller from Cyanide. Thank you, Oscar. It's by Jose Vilches and it's called At Night. So I'll just tell you quickly what we got coming in the show this week. We've got a Three from Lisztomania Summer 2024 compilation. It's really good. Also, we got a nice mix in this hour too. In the second hour, we got loads of new South African deep house. It's banging. And just before we move on, let me just say how to contact the show. You can reach us on an email. It's simple, asmr-music@pm.me. You can send your submissions for the radio show playlist if you want. Also, you can get us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/ASMR Music. I think that's what it is. Or just go to Facebook and just search us out, ASMR Music. And also, we're all over the podcasts. Or you can go to Podomatic, which is all the W's, asmrmusicshow.podomatic.com. There you go. We are everywhere. Let's just crack on with our top 3 tracks. And this week, they're rather techie, actually. They're nice. Check these 3 out.
ASMR Music. You are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
You are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show, and that was the top 3 tracks, courtesy of myself and my headphones and my car stereo and whatever else I was listening to them on this week. Yes, good music indeed. So first up we had My RX from Baro, and that was kind of cool, that track. Did you recognise the sample in there? If you did, then answers on the postcard please. Then that was followed by Joss Moog and Intimate Assembly, and at the end there, Alvaro, Hylander and Get Some Yeah. Our top 3 tracks for this week. Very nice indeed. Right, let's go and play something forthcoming from Delve Deeper Recordings. Once again, there are so many promos coming. I think there's another one in hour 2 actually. This is via the wonderful WillowMan. He hasn't been around for a while and he's just brought something, well, it's forthcoming on Delve Deeper. It's absolutely wicked. Check this out, it's called Up and Down. Something very nice there from WillowMan, forthcoming on Delve Deeper, and that was called Up and Down, and the actual EP is called It's Alright. It's a very nice EP indeed, so go check it out. Right, let's do a double from an incredible artist that always brings great tracks. His name's Evan Rhodes, and honestly, last week I played a track called No Stalking on the Dance Floor, great title, and this week he's brought another track out. So let's go into this double, and then I might just keep it in the mix for a bit.
ASMR Music. This is a double.
I
cheeky double there, courtesy of Evan Rhodes. First track, Unsure, and that was a dub mix, and that's forthcoming on Yasina Records. That's part of Moist Music, and check this out. Second one, Evan Rhodes again with No Stalking on the Dance Floor. Don't stalk people on the dance floor, people. It's very naughty. And that was on Moist Music Black, and that is, I think, out this week actually. So 2 tracks. It's a kind of a double, right? Both from Evan Rhodes, both on Moist Music. Really good. They're forthcoming and out in the near future, but they are great. Anyway, let's carry on with the music with this from Franck Roger.
It's a whole thing.
ASMR Music Radio Show.
keeping the music in the mix with a couple of tracks there. First up we had Frank Roger with Mandel Turner and Life is Too Short. I do like that. And then that was followed by Franck D with Gustavo FK and Verano on the remix, and that was called Vida Boa. Let's keep the music moving with another double-double, and this time from BNS Concept. Check these two tracks out, they're lovely.
It's a whole thing.
Another double there, 2 tracks back to back, coming out around the same time from the same artist. So this first one that we played there was BNS Concept themselves with a track called Wanna Be Okay, and that was followed by that lovely track we played last week from Oscar P, and this time with Soul Jara, and that was Love Track 24. Really, really nice. Let's keep it moving with something from Soledrifter with Matt McClary on the remix. Mate, that tune is so good. That was Demarkus Lewis with a brand new track that's called In Dub With You. Yes, I am. What a track. And before that we had Soledrifter and the Magro remix of Gently. A lovely little set of beautiful tracks there, all mixed together by yours truly. Hope you enjoyed it. Right, let's play one more and then we're going to go into our three from. Yeah, we got a three from coming up too. Got so much music. This is new from Stardate and KB, and this has got the Tony DeLeda touch to it. It's called Set Yourself Free. It's very nice indeed. As usual, Tony DeLeda sends in the sexy tunes to us, man. Thanks for that, Tony. What a record. That was Stardate and KB. I think actually Stardate, I think KB is another remixer. And it's a cut called Set Yourself Free. And that was Tony DeLeda on the remix. Great stuff, man. Right now it's time for our three from. And this week it's from a sampler compilation album called Lizstomania Summer 2024, and it's a banger, man, and the music is just absolutely on fire. It's worth getting. It's out now. It's available on the streaming sites. Just put it on as a collection when you go on holiday and just stick it in your headphones on the plane. So without further ado, let's drop these three because they are killing.
Hey, this is Manuel Kane and you're about to dive in the deep end of house with the ASMR music radio show 3 from
WillowMan. in the kitchen with my mama and we were looking through some magazines. There's this picture of this model. This beautiful model. And I was like, Mom, look how beautiful she is. But the ironic thing is that she would become a significant part of my personal history. It was overwhelming for me. Especially since I was just a teenage girl at the time. Back then, let's say there were 10 top models, 10 of them. There was an unwritten rule that only one of them could be black. Only one. One black girl. 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 One black girl.
You're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
This is a fantastic compilation of music. You must go and get it. It's Lizstomania Summer 2024 and it's an absolute banger, and it'd be great for you when you're on holiday. Just stick it on, man, and the tunes are just flowing. So what did we play? First up we had Mood Tree and I Do Believe. That was followed by Hypnotic Progressions. Big shout out to you, mate. Haven't heard from you for a while. I've got to tell you, man, that is a banger. That was called Flicking Pages, and at the end there Kokode, we play a lot of his music, and jazz is. Big shout to Igor Gonya for your amazing support, always supplying us with music, and we don't play enough of it, to be honest. We're going to try and squeeze it in, but that was a comp, I'm telling you. 3 tracks back to back there of absolute high quality. Go get it. Lizstomania, summer 2024. It's all good. Right, that just about wraps up hour 1. We're going to go to hour 2 from our 2 from the Soul. That was Chanknous with a different style there. A track called So Fine, So Fresh. That's forthcoming on Puro Music. I think it's out this week, but go and have a look for it. It's a beautiful record. Right, let's do our 2 from the Soul and jump into hour 2. And let's kick things off in our usual style with something jazzy, almost retro Latin jazz this. It's by Mieke Miami and it's called The Light. I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy your 2 from the Soul.
Deja
It's a whole Hi, this is Gordon Wedderburn, and this is the ASMR Music Radio Show 2 from the Soul.
Crossing the lines there between deep house and R&B soul. Beautiful track. It's KVSA, I think that's how it's pronounced. KVSA. It's forthcoming. It's a beautiful tune. It's called Some Days I Wonder. Big shout to John from Unveil, mate. I'll be giving you a call this week. Sorry, I haven't been in touch. And before that, we had Mieke, Miami, as I said, and The Lights. Very nice indeed. Big shout to Will Some Such. 2 promo records there, which, you know, those promo companies, as in Only Good Stuff and Unveil, they just send out the best music, man. Thank you. Let's keep it on that tip with something from Magro. Very nice indeed. Almost broken beat in its feel, but kind of on that jazzy tip too. Magro and Grief. That was featuring Moses Yofi. Very nice. Let's keep it nice and, I don't know, Latin-y. We're going to get into some Afro House in a minute. Let's keep it kind of Latin with this track on Groovy Rhythm Records. I absolutely love this. I think I played it a couple of weeks in a row. It's so good. Daniele Camard with the spoken word of Poetic Leestar. This is lovely.
We have reached the surface beyond level ground. We are within the moment where the music correlates within within our minds, a response from our bodies, and we nod. Oh yeah. This is the kind of sound that old people used to rave about. See, we've walked centuries to find this kind of sound. We even had to travel across the globe. This is unique, one of a kind. A transportation of sound and rhythm. Music is a higher power. Higher power. Higher power. Music is a higher power. We are within the moment where the music correlates within depths within our minds. A response from our bodies. And we nod. Oh yeah. This is the kind of sound that old people used to rave about. See, we've walked centuries to find this kind of sound.
Absolutely beautiful there, courtesy of Groovy Rhythm Records. That is Higher Power from Daniele, Camard and Poetic Leestar. Very nice. Spoken word with that Latin feel, with that depth that we all love if you're a big fan of the show, which I am because I do this show every week. I've got to be mad. Anyway, let's keep the music moving in a different tip. Let's go Afro. Let's do a double-double from a very special producer. His name is Osunlade. He is one of the originators of this sound. I'm going to do a double-double. He goes under the name of Yoruba Soul as well. If you know all about Yoruba Records, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, he's got a single out, and plus he's done a remix for Fred Everything for his current single, Never. So, let's put them together as a double-double. Another double-double from the amazing Osunlade.
Hey, this is Osunlade and you're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
Love, I told you. double.
Hi, this is Fred Everything from Lazy Days in Montreal. You are listening to the ASMR radio show.
Lovely double there from Osunlade, and two tracks from him in different forms. First up we had Osunlade himself with Love, and then that was followed by Fred Everything and Robert Owens and that beautiful track Never with the Yoruba Soul mix. Now if you don't know the music itself like more in depth, Yoruba Soul is Osunlade, so there you go. Right, let's keep it on that kind of, put it Afro tip with this. This is brand new from NAAK, NAAK, and this is called Jikelele. I think that's how it's pronounced. This is lovely. Check it out. Very nice indeed. NAAK and Jekelele, I think that's how you pronounce it. Very nice record. That's coming on Sondela Recordings very, very soon. Right, let's get into our Evan Rhodes. Actually, before that, let me tell you how you can kind of reach out to the show, because I haven't done that yet in this hour, or maybe not even the first hour either. You can reach us on an email. It's very simple. It's asmr-music@pm.me, and it's actually on the Facebook page. If you go to the Facebook page, which is having a right mad one at the moment, go to Facebook and just search for ASMR Music, all one word, and you will find us. The email's there. Right, let's get on with this. Let's go into our Evan Rhodes. Let's play something from Bradford James.
invite the memories in you.
You are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
South African deep house selection. Yes, our Iron Rods. We've got loads this week. So what did we just play? First up we had Bradford James and This or That. Good, that tune. Then that was followed by Matt Prehn and Luke Sampson. There is a Luke Sampson and Matt Prehn record out there as well. Big shout out to Matt. If you can basically see if you can get me a copy of that other track, that would be amazing. That was called Ghosts and that was Matt's Shrewd remix. That was followed by TshegoTMM and Venture Cafe and Sunshine on the New Beginning. That's an absolute banger. Once again, Cromarty Records are putting out some great stuff. I'm loving the fact is that everyone's discovering how big the South African scene is and they are all trying to exploit it. But as I said last week, there was an opportunity for someone to actually do that, but they didn't. So they should believe in people. Believe me. Anyway, let's carry on with the music. This is something new from Azo, Clutch and Dawson, and this is called That Thing.
What's that thing called when you meet somebody and you feel like you're walking on a cloud? And every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here, right now. You know, it's like when you were at work and you said to yourself, you know, I'm gonna have a good time tonight. I'm gonna go out to you. So you put on your favorite shoes or you put on your favorite jeans and you get into the mood and you pull up to the club. It's a long line, but you don't care because you can hear the thump outside those doors. What's that thing called when you... What's that thing called when you... What's that feeling called again? What's that feeling called when finally you're in and you're standing in the middle of the floor and you open your arms real wide to accept those vibes, all those positive vibes, and your family's there, and all those people that are experiencing the same thing that you are experiencing at that moment in time. What's that called again? What's that called when 1 minute you on one side of the room and the next minute you're
Then I found this yesterday's dream abandoned, left in the pocket of an old coat. A memory needing to be hidden in red. Become anything other than yourself. And I think I remember when I was. They say we should know these things. That men who look like us know only coarse hands and empty. That as men, we are not even men, but boys in search of saddles. Saddles to be ridden and cured. Flesh hung and stretched like we are meant to bend but not break. Walk but not lead. We are to be sliced deep but not scarred. They tell us that love, that hard love is the only love we can receive. That it will make us strong, and for so long we've been vaccinated this poison that mothers have layered it into bedtime stories. So we dream of becoming eagles, not knowing we are already in the sky. They want to tell us we cannot afford it. Cannot distinguish desire from connection, but you tell me, how can you embrace a wrung neck, still warm from rope burn, and continue to believe there is hope for your children without it? See, we know love. We know it. We know it after the claws have been removed, after the errant bullet. Love after the daughter born 10 shades lighter. Love after mistake and reload. Mistake and reload. Mistake and reload 44 times. This label they've given to these silhouettes of dragons is a description our problem has grown chaos. This Brandon cattle.
As we do in our two, we play tracks back to back, not in the mix, just playing great music back to back. So what do we have there? We had something lovely from Azo, Clutch and Dawson, and that was called That Thing. What a banger. Then we had Yomi One with Tashaka Campbell and a cut called Black Current with the Thap Soul and Cower Soul rework. That is so good. Right now we got another double. Now last week I did a 3 from the Stay True Sounds Volume 6 compilation, which is out now. You should just go and get it. And another brand new cut coming from Stay True Sounds. So I thought, let's do a double. This is a double show this week. So without further ado, 2 tracks back to back from Stay True Sounds.
Hey, this is Johnny Miller from London, and you're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
You're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show. This is a double.
wrapping up our lovely South African deep house selection there. First up we had Sooks and Sentiments, that's from the Stay True Sounds Volume 6 compilation, and then that was followed by Wapo Dejai and a brand new offering from him coming out on the 19th of July, and that's called La Rocolo, and that's from his Motionless EP. Go and get that when it comes out. It's great. It's a really lovely EP. Well, it's not EPs. See, the thing is, they state things as EPs, but actually, EPs are supposed to be more than, say, around 5 tracks, 3 to 5 tracks. People put 2 trackers out and call them EPs. Don't get it. But hey, what do I know? Only a man that's been working in the music business for over 30 years. Oh dear. Anyway, let's get on with the music. Let's play this from Niwin. Track there courtesy of the At Jazz Record Company from Niwin, and that's called Shorty. That's the title track from the, I would call it an EP, it's a 3-tracker, and the other track we were playing was I Forget, which is great too. So it's a great release, just go and get it. And talking of At Jazz, years ago he told me about a guy called Kalone, I think he's from Derby, and I saw this online and I thought, let me pick this up. It's by Anchoret and it's got a Kalone remix on it. It's called Halifax. Check this out. tracks there back to back. First up with Anchorette and K Alone on the remix, and that was Halifax. Then following on its heels, Dano and Going Deeper, and that's forthcoming on Delve Deeper Recordings. Tunes. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Got a couple of more tracks to squeeze in, so let's play this from Mattis Vulaimer, and this is called Amon's 808th Psychedelic Trip. It's mad, but it's a good tune. Vulaimer, I think that's how you pronounce it, and that was Amon's 808th, get that, 808th Psychedelic Trip. Crazy record, absolutely brilliant. So that wraps up the show for this week. Got one more to play and then we'll be out of here, but that leaves me to say I'll see you again as usual, same time, same place next week for more Deep House. And if you're listening to this on Podomatic, thank you very much. We had an amazing week last week, almost 200 listens just on the first few days. So people are picking up on the show. And if you want to do that and listen to it on Podomatic, all you got to do is go to all the W's, asmrmusicshow.podomatic.com. They're all there, including the love of the underground mixes. Anyway, playing us out, Alexandra Bollinger and Silver with La Freak on the remix. See you next week. Have a great week. Stay healthy and keep it deep. Have a great one. See ya.
You are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
Your heart it glitters and heart it glitters. You make me quiver, shiver.